Thanks, Freak. And I also want to welcome Austin Shin and Zachary Black, or CLG's Link and Aphromoo as they are known, to the analyst desk for the entire day, actually, all these games. One thing I have to ask you guys, though, before we get into today's games, because we're still LCS here, was the big news of Nien stepping down on CLG. Did that catch you by surprise, I heard?
Yeah, actually, I was sleeping, and I woke up, and he moved out. And I was like, what the hell's going on? So
yeah,
it was really weird because he was super happy-go-lucky all the time, and I didn't really know that the community pressuring him bothered him that much. And I thought he was like, okay.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Link, do you have any thoughts on it as well here?
For like the entire day, his parents were over and we were like helping him like move out, I guess. Like I didn't realize it until like it was like in the afternoon when Kelby was like, "So Nien's leaving the team," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
and then I was just like, "What?" And then now we have to go find a new top laner. So it's kind of a we're back to our like.
Have you guys talked to Nien since, because it was so shocking to get maybe more clarity into exactly what happened outside of the interview that was posted publicly?
I think the interview said it all, and I think everyone on the team watched that because everyone was really confused.
Yeah. Where do you guys go from here? Just
now we have to go through the hassle of finding a new top laner, which is very tricky because there isn't that many players who are free agents, and you just have to look in the right spots right now.
Yeah. Well, crazy news, but we do have games today because there's an LCS spot on the line right here. First game up, Cloud9 Tempest versus Evil Geniuses. Do you have any just overall thoughts on the series going in, Link?
So Cloud9 Tempest is filled with all these like they're recognizable amateur players and they're all high elo solo queue. So they're definitely gonna put up a good fight versus EG. I feel like it's gonna be a really interesting battle, and you know, I have a lot of friends on Cloud9 Tempest too. So we'll see how it goes.
As far as Cloud9 Tempest goes, recognizable names. Do they have more player talent maybe than EG Aphromoo?
Individually, yes, but I think EG has the upper hand with the team play, and they've been in LCS longer and have played against the top three teams, so they have a better grasp on rotations and whatnot.
Rotations, the word of the
OG
year.
and TSM rotations.
Basically, everyone's rotating all over the map. I'm really interested in this matchup, specifically just in the mid lane with Bishu against Pobelther, because Bishu is a player who's maybe very popular but hasn't necessarily performed on the big stage. Link, do you have any thoughts on Bishu as a player against Pobelther?
I would give Pobelther the upper hand. I mean, I've played with both of them, and they're both like they're friends of mine. But to be honest, I think Pobelther is just a stronger player. And I just feel like Bishu's like only hero that he's always been good at was like Nidalee. But I really think that if EG is smart, they're just gonna ban it out, and then it'll really significantly hurt their strengths. But you know, maybe Cloud9 Tempest will prove me wrong, and they'll pull out some good new tricks.
Yeah, it'll really force Bishu to kind of adapt a little bit before he can make it in the LCS. But LMQ actually made it into the LCS yesterday. And the interesting thing about this is you're always kind of trying to guess where they're going to end up in the LCS. And that brings us to the Twitter question. I want to ask you guys, how high will LMQ finish in the NA LCS Summer Split, and why, if you just had to guess, Aphromoo?
Top 3, top 4.
All right, Link.
Top 3 or top 4.
Same answer from both of them. For you watching at home, send your answers to @LOL Esports. Use the hashtag LCS, and then tune in to see if we butcher your Twitter handle later in the show. Thanks for the analysis, guys. We'll be back many times throughout the show, but we've got to take a quick break. Don't go